Before this video starts, I want to put a disclaimer saying I'm going to talk about some pretty distressing topics, so if you don't want to cope with that, please go to something else. Go watch the happy playlist and come back to my streams when you're finished. I love you all, and thank you for just listening to me. I don't even know how to start a video like this, to be honest with you. I wonder if I'll do a dramatic YouTube sigh. But anyways, hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Isaac, also known as Roma, and I have been... this year's been a pretty shit year. Let's be honest with ourselves. I think it all started with the bushfires in Australia, and then everything just went downhill. I don't know how much you guys pay attention to the internet, but there's been quite a few allegations come out just about a lot of people's favorite YouTubers. I won't name names just because I don't want to talk about them as an individual. I kind of want to address the issue as a whole. I hope that's okay. I can already see this being super controversial. I know, very risky, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, just looking back, these past 10 months has been ridiculous. Crazy to think just what's gone on between the big old virus that's gone around and disrupted the world to just everything that's happened. It's just been a complete disgusting year. But like, trying to play devil's advocate for a second here and realizing that YouTubers put so much of themselves out in the public, and it just shows you how much people are battling with mental illnesses, especially on content sites like this. Like, it doesn't excuse their actions for what they did, absolutely not. Like, they need to be held accountable. That's how they're going to grow as people and fix what they've broken. But going back to the issue that I wanted to talk about, with some YouTubers that you thought you could trust, people that have been called out, that the last people you'd expect is the truth of it. And the last people I was expecting too. There's been a very recent one. I won't name names, but it's been this massive incident that happened, which is going to leave a lot of people broken and a lot of minds just confused, like mine. It's more so about the expectations that people have for people, because when you have a YouTuber you follow, you just paint them in this picture like they're indestructible, but they're just people. They're people that go through their own issues, battles, and crimes. They get more drama surrounding them, and that's just what tears people apart. I think too, a lot of people are just unhappy with themselves, with life in general, and it just gets to people. Like, mental illness is a sickness. It needs to be recognized as one, and people need to be treated. It's not something that should be treated as something cute, you know, like people... That's why when suicidal things happen, usually it's the people that you think are the happiest. And there's also the chance that it can affect anyone, is the mindset I'm trying to get people into. And I guess there's a fear too of not being able to speak out, because mental illness is treated as such this weird thing. I don't know if that's the same for other people, but I've definitely found myself that it's really hard to approach people about stuff like that, because it's a really difficult topic to understand and talk about. I also think fame gets to people's heads as well, from a few of the cases that have happened over this year has been a major impact, but it's happened since the beginning of YouTube. People like to take power, and then they like to feel the power, because some of these allegations have come out where they've taken advantage of their fans, which is, it's pretty crap. But I'm hoping after they've been called out and they've been pushed away from YouTube, they're able to grow and heal as people. It's a shit thing that they're doing. You should not do that to anyone, period. You know, but at the same time, I hope it's a stepping stone for them to heal up. But you ruin your career doing shit like that. I've always tried to be 100% honest with YouTube. I've always tried to be 100% honest when I'm streaming, when I'm not doing too well, or I need a break, or if I'm just, really enjoying your guys' company. I've always tried to be very, very open and out and about that. That's why I'm sharing my thoughts right now, because I feel like I can bring up these topics with you guys and get your thoughts as well as my thoughts. And it's hard to think of them in that perspective too, because when you hear, when that comes out oh, they did this and that, and your brain sits there and you're like, no, they couldn't have. I watch them daily. I get to know them on a personal, a weirdly personal basis, just how YouTube is. They can't have done that. The allegations are wrong. The person who did it was wrong. And then sadly, 9 times out of 10, it's right. Or you've got the cases where it's a false allegation, which is just as bad, in my opinion. I've literally been kept up. It's currently 12:56 at night. I've just been racking my brain, because I wanted to do this video. I also really didn't want to do this video. So we'll see how it goes. I know, it'll be fine, but it's just been thoughts on my mind, and I'm gonna keep sharing with you as the video goes on. Yeah, but Going back to the topic at hand, when I found out about the recent news, that broke me because that was some of the YouTubers I personally idolized. I looked up to, and I was like, most of the reason I started YouTube too, because they were just great. They were so funny. And then, like, out of that group, there's only one left, and his wife, of course, which they're both doing an amazing job. If they ever watch this, you guys are doing a great job. I think the worst part of it too is there's some channels that just feed off this drama that are entirely based around people's lives falling apart. It can be you can compare it to Hollywood as well, where a lot of your favorite actors and actresses can come out as real scumbags. I feel so personally to this as well, just because just so much has happened this year. And it seems like every new day there's been something worse. Just this year alone that's made everything fall apart. And it just makes you question everything. Like, every time you get opened up to a new avenue or you see a new side of that person, it's really hard to go back and, enjoy the memories the way you did. It just, yeah, it's you know. Now, for what I want to do with YouTube, I guess this is just my final thoughts on everything in general. I want to keep streaming. I probably won't do it as much as I used to, just because I want to see growth on YouTube, and videos is how I want to grow, what I want to kind of invest my time more into. I want to keep streaming for you guys. I absolutely do. I feel like I love streaming and I love that interaction with you guys that I get, but I want to be able to express my creativity as well. I want to be able to make videos for you guys. I want, like, just a fun environment with that, and I'm pretty excited to do more videos. I'll probably, like, slowly transition it so I'm not just cutting it cold turkey. I think I've come back recently just from, like, I went on my own mental walk, I want to say. Gave myself some time to process everything, get into a better mindset so I can just provide content for you guys, because that's what I really, really, really want to do. So I will still stream, that is a definite. I want to do YouTube because I want to expand and get more content. Like, I want more content out there that people can grasp, because not everyone has the time for a 2-3 hour stream, So I probably will still try and do them as much as possible, but I want to do videos on top of that. And if you want to support me, I'd really like to have you there for those. No, but if you've sat through this whole video, I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. If you want to debate me in the comments, please do. I really like to have my mind opened up to other avenues with stuff like this. Share your thoughts of 2020 as well. I'd really like to hear it. Like, I want to hear your output, like your input. I really want your input. That's what I want. That's what the message I'm trying to get across. So the rule of thumb is I'm going to try and stream more. I'm going to get more videos out. I'm going to be more interactive with the community, because I have slacked off a little bit, but I want to get back into that for you guys and for the fact that I love doing this stuff. I will keep doing it until I don't feel it's genuine anymore. I don't want to run myself into the ground with it, I guess. But I am so grateful for all of you. This year has been a wild ride, but the positive is my channel did start this year. This has been one of my favorite things to do this year. It's given me purpose, and I'm very happy to be able to talk and listen to you guys. It would, if I ever get bigger, it'll be a bit harder, but that won't happen for a while. But on that note, I am going to work out my schedule for the week. Okay, that was the other thing. I'm going to change that to the weekly schedule of what's happening. It'll have the times in Australia, so all we have to do is work that out within it. But anyways, I wanted to thank you all so much, just in general. Purple hair, and I'll see you guys in a stream or a video soon. I love you all. Keep yourself safe, happy, and look after your family during this time. We can get through this together. We can get through all this stuff, as long as you have a good support group. Anyways, I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Ezroma, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye.